What's up, Mike? Still there, Mike? Alrighty. Just wanted to start it a little bit early and see if anybody was going to come in here and chit chat before I did the drawing. Sorry about your paint problems, bro. That's why I kind of stay away from that shit, that paint, unless I'm going to do a weathered build, because you never know. I just see it. I see it being too unstable sometimes. You know, sometimes you get a really good paint job, and then the next time you won't get a good paint job. It's just too unpredictable for me. What's up, Mike? We got Mike and Mike. Sounds like a radio show. Mike and Mike in the morning. Honestly, Mike, I would soak it and I would strip it, and I know that sucks, but I've had to do it plenty. But like I said, you know, I don't maybe. What's up, senior? The what was I saying now? I don't talk down anybody that use the 2X or Krylon or whatever, because I use the Krylon. I've gotten some pretty good paint jobs with Krylon. The 2X I use for like weathered builds or stuff like that, or chassis or even interiors, but I won't use it on bodies for that very reason. It's too unpredictable. I mean, I know there's guys out there that use it and they pull off some successful paint jobs, but for me, it's just worth the cost to go buy, actual model paint. Jay Hart's asking about enamels and stuff, and it's, and I get it, and everybody buys these airbrush ready lacquers and stuff like that. They spend $12 a bottle on it, and I still like my enamels because, after so many years, I've kind of figured out how to spray the enamels, especially the MCW, and I love the MCW, and I don't find that it's too soft. If you let it gas out long enough, a couple days and it's good, and you're starting to wet sand and stuff like that. And then with the 2K, it's hard as nails. So what's up, Moral? How are you? So yes, Mike, unfortunately, you're probably going to end up stripping that and repainting it. I'm going to give it another couple minutes, and then I'm just going to do the drawing. I'm going to use a random number picker and see what it turns out. Show you guys something really quick. Should have added this one to my stash ad video yesterday, but this one actually came from Hobby Lobby, so I finally got the 442. Alcohol as in drinking alcohol or rubbing alcohol, Mike? Isopropyl. What's up? Unfortunately, Tim's number is not in here. He did not enter the drawing. Yeah, you never can tell. Why does Tim need 4 of these trucks? What is he doing? Did I miss something? Doobie doobie doo. I see. Oh. So there's 11 people watching already. Who's all in here? You need the trailer to go with your truck? Howdy, Daniel. Yeah, when I got these, they had the mail truck and they had the Coca-Cola truck as well. Yeah, smash that thumbs up. Smash that thumbs up. Well, you know, it's funny, Mike. I'd never built that Buick either, which is strange because that thing's been around for a really long time. But I've been wanting that old 442 for quite some time now, and you know, for some reason I just keep putting it off to the side or whatever, and obviously I'm blessed enough to get some kits from Spotlight once in a while to do unboxings and everything, but I appreciate that a lot. But it's never one of those. I'll give it a few more minutes and see if other people join in. Otherwise, they're just going to have to find out later. Oh, Don's in the room. Howdy, Don. Yeah, with that 2X, Mike, you got to pay attention to the humidity, the temp, stuff like that. But you also got to pay attention to the recoat times on the can. I found that out the hard way a few times using that. You know, you got to adhere to that. You know, I'm not even sure what it says. I don't know if I got a can of this stuff. Oh yeah, I do. I got a can of white sitting right over here. Dry and recoat times based on 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 50% relative humidity. Allow more time at cooler temperatures. Dries a touch in 20 minutes. That's bullcrap. To handle in 1 hour and fully dry in 24 hours. Again, that's not been my experience. Apply a second coat or clear coat within 1 hour or after 48 hours. And I think that's where your problem lies right there, Mike. You did 3 coats within 24 hours. So apply a second coat or clear coat within 1 hour, which you probably did, or after 48 hours. Apply clear and 2 to 3 light coats a few minutes apart. Yeah, so the guys that adhere to the directions on the can usually works. They get the better paint jobs, and that's been my experience when I've used it too. When you treat it like regular model paint and you go and you let it flash out for 10 minutes and then go put a second coat on, let it flash out 10 minutes and put a third coat on, that's usually when you have your issues. Oh yeah, Moral? You had one of these international trans stars? While you're waiting for me to do the drawing, go up there and smash that like button if you would, please. It doesn't cost a thing. Yeah, I'll get the GSX sooner or later, Mike. I'd really like to work on my Chevelle too for Jason's street machine group build, and that's in a state of stall. I had to order a new Coyote engine for the 55 Ford. You know, Dylan sent me a bunch of stuff, and he sent me a Coyote engine with that and everything, and that was nice of him to do so. So I'm not complaining. But the oil pan is missing, so I can't do anything with it. So I went in and ordered one. I ordered a Coyote off of Iceman. So that should be here next week sometime. Smash it real good. Thank you, Senior. I appreciate that. I make sure I do that when I even before I watch a video, I hit the like button. The video could suck ass, and I still hit the like button. Time we got 7:40. Yeah, but Mike, it says to give it 48 hours. That's what I'm saying. A lot of times paint problems are our fault. I'm going to tell you that through my experiences. If you've followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I've had my fair share of paint problems, and I've sent lots of bodies into the purple pond, the isopropyl, and the scale coat. You know I've stripped an awful lot of bodies. I've stripped a lot of bodies multiple times. That Mustang, that GT350H, I think I stripped that 4 times. That Roadrunner we did for the USAC build last year, I think I stripped 2 or 3 times. That Nova, that Mobius Nova, I stripped that 4 times. Yeah, it's just, you know, it happens. And you just got to keep trying. What's everybody going to be doing this weekend? Anything good? Anybody going to get any bench time? I'm off this weekend. I don't have to work, so hopefully I can get some bench time. Work on the Street Machine Group build and work on the 55 USAC build. Larry's going to be spraying some paint, and Terry's working on the Surf Shark, making it into a hearse. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I got the Surf Shark, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know. I might make it the Surf Shark. Awesome. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for November. November we have the 75 years of NASCAR at Motor City NNL, and I'll probably be bringing my Bobby Allison 83 Buick to the show, just a show. I don't think I'll get anything else done before then. I'll probably bring the Marlin I just finished to the show, and maybe my my gasser, which didn't go to the show because I didn't finish it until after the March show. So yeah, I'm probably going to bring that gasser, probably bring my Willys, probably bring my truck. We'll see what happens. And if I get this 55 done before then, maybe the 55 will go, if it turns out pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, when you know, I see people complaining about the curbsides a lot and everything. It's like, first of all, read the dang box. You know, there's a lot of curbsides out there, Craftsman series, etc. And when you get a curbside, that is kind of what you do. You concentrate on the finish of it, the paint, make that thing pop. You don't have much other detail to show. Pro Street Surf Shark. That would be pretty badass. I do a curbside every once in a while. Nothing wrong with it. I mean, that Bronco's a curbside. Sooner or later, I'll do that. I think the last curbside I did, I ended up putting an engine in, and that was that '63 Nova wagon. and I ended up putting a 6-cylinder in it. So well, that's the whole thing. When you go to model shows and stuff, they have the slammers, Larry, and basically you black out the windows and everything. There's the only thing to them basically is, the hoods don't open, the trunks don't open, doors don't open. You don't do anything to the interior. Basically, you're just concentrating on the paint, and that's pretty much all anybody looks at in the slammer class. So, oh, don't lie, Mike. That thing gave you a hard time. That suspension on that car is fiddly as hell. You probably said a cuss word or two. Last November, when I was at the NNL, I was talking to a gentleman who he was unloading a bunch of his builds, and he unloaded like 3 slammers. So I was looking at him and I was admiring the paint and everything. And I didn't even realize that they were slammers. I forgot to look at the thing altogether, and then I realized, oh, what, I saw the placard on the table, and I was like, oh, they're all slammers. And they were outstanding. They were just really, really cool. He did some really good paint work on them. Really, really nice custom stuff on it. Oh yeah. Hey Bruce. I didn't realize that, Mark. See, now is the biggest thing with the Street Machine Group build is that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at the engine and I'm trying to decide, and that's going to get an LSX engine in it that I got from Raising Cane Resins, and I was struggling with whether or not to put the blown 454 that comes in a kit in it, or just do something like a Pro Touring. And that seems to be the way that I gravitate lately is the Pro Touring type stuff. The intake is also mics, so we got a room full of mics. There's a lot of mics. What's up, Nick? Nick is in the house. You didn't miss anything, buddy. I'm just seeing if anybody wants to get in here. And yeah, Scooter. There's Red. Yeah, I gotta finish watching Tim's videos over there. James Dean run, is that the one you're talking about? I started watching it and stuff, and I usually, when he's got longer videos like that, I go back for small bites. Oh shit, there he is. What's up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? That's my dude right there. I'd like to go on a world tour and meet a bunch of people that I've never met before. Oh, another mic, another mic, another mic. We've got a room full of mics. Hey, Kevin, what's up? One of these days, me, Tony, and Craig were talking about going to Acme this year, but Craig is bringing sand to the beach. He's bringing his wife, and Tony. I don't know what Tony's doing. He hasn't gotten back to me on it, and my wife said she don't want to go. So I don't know. I might not be going nowhere. Hey, all you mics, you know what? You know what you guys should do? You guys should all do a collaboration build. Like one guy starts the model, gets to a certain point, boxes it up, ships it to the next mic, and then all you mics have all your little input on the model car, and then it goes back to the original mic to do the reveal. Actually, Kevin, it's Mike, and Mike. At least all the Terrys aren't in here. So I've got everybody on the pages front and back, and filtered out a lot of bots by doing it the way I do it, and filtered out a lot of people that shouldn't be in. Wouldn't that be awesome, Mike? That would be. I mean, you got to think about it. Every single one of you has a different build style. Not one of you guys build the same. Okay, you guys build different genres. You guys got different building styles altogether. I would like to see what that build would look like at the end of it. That would be something awesome. How many inches do I got of what, Mike? I'm not going to tell you that. That's private. I had 33 entries. And then I realized that Jamie G is Canadian. So 32 that really can win. Sean, don't be telling secrets like that, man. I had 33, Mike, but Jamie G is Canadian, so I had to disqualify him. I remember one of my first giveaways, guys, I had like 127 entries. And like, I'm sure like most of those people that joined the giveaway weren't there after the giveaway. Oh my God, there's another mics. That's like 5 mics in here now. Just waiting for Mike Owens to show up. So we've got Mike from Model Speed Shop, Mike Dawson. We've got Mike Owens, Michael Cook. He's not here yet. Mike's Mods and Customs, Mike from Scale Speedworks. And there could be more Mikes. Mike Hintz, obviously. And there's probably other mics that I didn't mention because they go by just their channel names. Yeah, I've done a few that were like that before I figured out the secret to it is to not tell people you're doing a giveaway. I sent models to the UK today and it was $85. And see, that's why, you know, I love my guys overseas and everything, but it's like, I know what it's going to cost to ship these out. Hey, Cliff's in the room. You know, I know what this is going to cost me to ship, you know, and I've got shop cards to send out as well. So anybody that asks for a shop card, they're coming. I'm just waiting to do everything all in one shot. I actually got to go tomorrow and grab me some envelopes. But yeah, and I don't mind doing it once in a while. That's fine. But the international shipping and stuff, and I ship knives. When I make knives, I ship them everywhere, and I know what it costs me to make a knife. I know what I get paid, and then to pay shipping, international shipping on that stuff, and then I have to do all the customs crap as well. It's just too much. The last one I sent out of the country was Canada, and it was up there by Mark, up in that neck of the woods, and that was a cluster, and it took like 4 months to get to the customer. Gas is like $3.79 here in Michigan right now. Yeah, $6. There's no way in hell that I could do that. I would buy a horse and, you know, hope he got good grass mileage. It's just too much. And in some cases, when you ship a model overseas to some of our friends over there, then they got to pay duty, fees, and more taxes and stuff just to get a model kit. So a model kit that they buy, say they spend $35 on a model kit over here, by the time they pay the shipping and the duty fees and the taxes and all crap on it, they've got $100 model kit. And to me, the only thing that I'm paying $100 for is one of my grails. All right. Well, if you're drawn, Sean, I'll let you know, bud. you're probably not lying there, Mark. Dan Man. 60s rule. All right, dude. One more minute, dudes. In 1 more minute, we're gonna do the drawing. I don't want to keep everybody. Yeah, you like that, Mike? Yep. So that's why I'm gonna do it right now. So guys, I've got the random number picker up here, and there's not going to be any fanfare. 1 to 32, and like I said, if Jamie G number 4 gets selected, we're going to run it again because Jamie G is in Canada. All right, so without further ado, let's do this thing. The winner is number 25, and it's Zippy. Zippy has won the kit. So if you see Zippy, let him know. I'll send him an email later today, and I will let him know. All right, guys. If you need to skip out and go over to Pappy's Live, feel free to do so. Tell Pappy I said hi. Be well and happy modeling. If you guys want to stay around for a couple minutes, I'll chit chat and do whatever for just a few minutes because I don't want to step on Pappy's live feed. Guys, thanks for entering. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for your subscriptions and all your likes and comments and everything and all your participation. I apologize that not everybody can win, but that's life. No participation trophies here. All right, Terry, you have a good night, senior. See you soon. Oh. So, yeah, this is going to be packed up and gone to zippy. Zippy, zippy. I hope you don't have one. Thanks, Cliff. So that's what the straight machine group build looks like still. I ain't done nothing. I got a lot of work to do on this yet. But at least the suspension is where I want it. So I'll probably work on this a little bit this weekend. Those are the wheels we're going with. Here's that independent Jag independent rear suspension that's going under it. Yeah, and Clip, originally I was gonna go with, let me shake it up. We're gonna go with Hugger Orange, and I'm not sure I'm gonna do that now. I really haven't decided what I'm gonna do. I may not, I don't know. But yeah, we've got the suspension worked out on the 55. I'm happy with that. I think I'm gonna start painting that tomorrow, at least the chassis and stuff like that, and I'm gonna get that as a roller because it won't be till next week till I get that engine on there in there. So, did you miss something? Yes, Mike, you missed. Zippy was the winner of the Rat Fink tractor and trailer, and I'm just talking about the street machine group build and talking about the 55. I was showing the Hugger Orange paint that I was planning on using on the Chevelle here, and I'm still on the fence about it. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done on that cab, Cliff. That is, you know, I mean, it's a cool old kit and stuff like that, but there's a lot of prep work that needs to be done on that thing. And if you go watch my first installment video, you'll see what I did. Well, you probably did. I did a lot of sanding and a lot of sculpting, let's just say. Oh. Oh yeah, that I'm glad I can inspire you, Cliff. The old Pro, I did that old Pro Nova a very long time ago. I mean, we're talking, I was probably in my early 20s, and I remember that thing giving me such fits. And let me tell you a little story. I'll tell you a little bit of history about that kit. So many years ago, I lived in Florida, and you know, I did model cars, but I was into model cars and stuff like that, and I've been building since I was like 6 or 8 years old, you know, off and on. But I really didn't get into model cars, you know, as often as I would like. So there was this old man down there who lived on my street, and they were having a yard sale one time, and he had a whole table full of built-up model cars and model car kits that he was selling at the yard sale. Well, there was an old Pro Nova on the table, and it was yellow. It was beautiful to me, you know, it's beautiful to me. And I really wanted it. I admired it. So after the yard sale, the old man came down and he gave me some sealed up kits, and he gave me the old Pro Nova. And yeah, I cherished that thing for the longest time. So later on, I found that kit, and I ended up building that kit, and it was a mess. It was just a complete mess because my skills sucked back then. But I thought it was badass and all that other stuff. But that build that old man, I wish I still had that today, but it was one that was lost a long time ago. What's up, Corey? Oh yeah, those Marlins are really nice, and it's unfortunate those kits are so darn expensive, especially a complete kit that's sealed up. They want like $250 for them. But that little old man, he took me under his wing for a really long time, and he taught me a lot of tips and techniques. And back then, waxed thread, sewing thread was like the popular go-to for plug wires. So he taught me how to do that and other things. And it nothing like what we do today. I mean, you guys know we spend a lot of money on this hobby of ours, and I've got a few hobbies that I participate in, but model building is like the biggest one. Hey, Mike, Texas Mike, you said you wanted one of those switchers kits. You know where to get one, right? Right? You know where to get one. Same place I got mine. Apparently, I got silver paint on this thing. Good thing I'm going to be priming it again. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this one, this is, I took the drip rails off, the door handles, and all kinds of stuff, and did a bunch of body work on this thing. So I'm not quite done with the body. I still got some cleanup to do, and it's going to be primed again, obviously. But yeah, I'd like to know where all that silver paint came from. What'd you see today, Mike? The switchers? Yeah. I like working with Spotlight. I buy a lot of stuff from Spotlight, and of course the channel is sponsored, so they help me out a little bit. And it's a great partnership. It's a really good partnership. They become really good friends. I love going over there, and it's not just going over there to get stuff. It's going over there and talking with Matt. Matt's a car guy. He's got some hot rods. He's an old mechanic. He used to be a mechanic, a technician, and he used to run a garage at that location where his warehouse is now. And he's got some cool old cars, and trucks, I should say. And we can sit there and we can talk about hot rods and car building and model cars and all numerous topics. And it's just, hey, Clip, I'll see you later, man. Take it easy. And it's just, it's a good friendship. So I was happy to have met Matt and take the chance and ask them, hey, how about partner up with the channel? And of course, our friend Glenn, he's been MIA, not really sure what's going on with him. He's having some personal stuff go on. Reached out to him a couple times, and he hasn't gotten back to me. Matt's tried to contact him a couple times, and just gonna let him lay low and let him do his thing, and he'll resurface when he wants to. And the other one out there, Robin Tibbetts, Papa's Model Car Room, he's been MIA, and basically anything that he's told anybody was that everything's in the shitter, and that's all he would say. He hasn't elaborated on anything. He's been gone for several months. What's up, Mars? You missed all the fun fanfare. I can't even talk tonight. I should drink some beer. Yeah, Mike, it does with me too, because I recall his wife having health problems. Obviously, Rob himself is not a spring chicken, and you don't know, because he hasn't opened up to anybody to tell us. I reached out to him on a couple different occasions and told him if there was anything the community can do. Zippy one, Mars. Robert Alspa, aka Zippy. So I got to get a hold of him and let him know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shut this down at 8:15. Pappy's doing his live over there, and like I said, I don't want to step on his toes. So I'm going to end this in about 3 minutes. And then I'm going to get in contact with Zippy and let him know he won. Yeah, that was very popular, Mike. I actually had some stuff here in my parts bin, and I was showing on Model Car Builders on the Facebook page, and they were talking about old school building techniques, and got talking about how I used to wire my engines with waxed thread. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it. And maybe we'll do another one at 1500. I'm not quite there yet. And then if I ever reach 2000, we're gonna throw a big old bash. Mike, you must be lagging. I was talking about them 10 minutes ago. Yes, Spotlight has those switchers. Russell Poland is in the house. Hey, Russell. Don Emmons. That name is very familiar with me. I don't know why. All right, Bruce. Thanks for participating. I appreciate it very much. Sorry you weren't the winner. Scooter's leaving too? All right, Scooter. Have a good weekend. Thank you. I know these names, Russell, but I can't put faces or belts to them. I'm going to have to look them up later. All right, guys, it is 8:15. I'm going to shut down the show here. Let you guys go over there and say hi to Pappy. And yeah, until the next time. So we're not gonna be doing the regular Tuesday night thing until racing season is over, because I'm trying to get as many Tuesday night races in as possible. But this winter we're gonna go full blast on Tuesday night time machines, Tuesdays, live streams. So until then, ciao.